My name's Joe Beeler, and I'm a patient at Good Samaritan. I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma. I'm a survivor, and thanks to the care at Good Samaritan, I'm here today. I grew up in the Boulder area, and I've always enjoyed the outdoors. My son and I climbed our first 14er when he was 8 years old. That was 25 years ago. I've always been one to gravitate toward hiking and mountain biking and being physically active. I was a competitor and did CrossFit. I actually held the state records in the deadlift and bench press. And so I was getting ready to weightlift and go back to the Colorado Open. And I got a blood clot in my right calf that was diagnosed within about 5 days at the hospital. And then the doctor said, you need to go to the oncologist. I got the diagnosis of multiple myeloma, which was a jolt. It was totally out of the blue. And my first question was, what is myeloma? And Dr. Heskey told me, he said, it's a blood cancer. And it's not very common. In fact, it's kind of rare. There's only about 30,000 people that get diagnosed in the United States every year. And I was in trouble. After the bone aspiration, they said that my bone marrow was 90% full of cancer. And so I went through 7 rounds of chemotherapy. We knocked it down to 30%, and then I went into the hospital. And they gave me Cytoxin to knock out the other 30%. And that basically meant that I was going to live. If I was to talk with another cancer patient, one of the first things I would tell them is educate yourself. And probably the second thing is I say, take a deep breath. You know, you didn't get this overnight. It's not going to kill you overnight. Study, educate, get a second opinion, you know, some very important things, and then begin treatment. And the neat thing about multiple myeloma is with the help of the MMRF and other organizations and Good Samaritan and this data collection, that the average lifespan has tripled and almost quadrupled in the last 15 years. So there is hope. There's a lot of us that are living 10, 20, 30 years, where back in the 90s, the average lifespan was 20 months. I looked at the MMRF and I said, Everest. They've got an endurance thing to Everest. I'm going. In the trek that we're going to be taking to Mount Everest, we're going to go to Kathmandu. We'll start out about 8,000 feet and we'll end up at 18,000 feet. And that will be about a 37 to 40 mile hike. It's a great opportunity to help other people with blood cancers and show them that we can live, we can survive, we can thrive, we can spend time with our families, we can work, we can go about our lives. And it's not a death sentence.